always taken pride in doing our own homework and having our own leases and hunting, so I've never actually had a chance to hunt Texas, but I was looking forward to the opportunity to hunt Texas for the first time. After getting down here with Double Diamond Outfitters in West Mundy, I couldn't wait to get in the stand and see if I can get it done.
We got in late last night, so we decided to sleep in. It's our first afternoon hunting here in South Texas with West Mundy and Double Diamond Outfitters. And we just got up in the blind and we got deer around us already, so we're gonna get set up. It's great to be in Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and we're gonna find out.
It didn't take long, and I already am in love with Texas. We have 2 good bucks heading in our direction.
We got a beautiful 10-point out here. He was actually 2 10-points. Looks like non-shooters, right?
No, they're a little young. Yeah.
Nice deer that got us excited, especially on the first sit to see 2. There's 2 big bucks. The other one was a 10. It looked like 2, but we can see that. We didn't get a really good look at him, so we'll probably come back out here. But this buck's beautiful, gorgeous 4.5-year-old. I think so. We'll keep watching. It's early, man. It's a great way to start this hunt.
Coming down here to Texas, and especially on this ranch with Wes, they take a lot of time and pride in management on this property. And there's one particular buck rake that we've been seeing spy point pictures of, and we're hoping we can get a crack at.
If we don't see rake here at this blind, we'll go to another blind we've been seeing him at and see if we can locate him. We've seen him more in the morning than we have in the afternoon, so it's not all that uncommon not to see him this afternoon, but with all the activity, you know, you just never know. So.
Yeah.
When you think of Texas, you think of warm weather, but luckily for us, we had a cold front come through. It's just about to start the rut, so we couldn't wait to get in the stand and see if we can get a big Texas buck on the ground.
Just breaking light, and we got some deer feeding out here on the Sendero, so we're gonna settle in. Wes has been watching a real good buck. It's been pretty regular down here. They named him Rake. He's a big 12, and we've had a long season so far. We're ready to get one on the ground for sure. So.
It wasn't long after daylight. I looked down the road, and now I know why they call him Rake. This big buck had stepped out in the road, and I was going to make it happen.
This buck is just calm as can be and relaxed. Scott has plenty of time to get settled in on him.
We just smoked Rake. It's a buck we were looking for, and he came out and gave us the perfect shot, and we just couldn't pass him. With this rut right around the corner, there's no telling if these bucks were ever going to come back again. So we watched him, got a good look at him, made sure it was him, and we just dropped him in his tracks. And for the first time in South Texas, we got a monster on the ground.
We had a great hunt this morning. We got in the blind and had deer on us already. And about an hour after light, Rake came out, and we raked him up. One shot with the Remington, and he folded right up. And we got our first South Texas buck down, and man, is he beautiful. I wasn't the only one hunting with Double Diamond this week. A good friend of mine, Troy Brown, was with us, and he was looking to get a big buck on the ground too.
Just pulling up here today, there was probably 15, 20 deer, a couple bucks running around early, so we're hoping this will be a good night.
Troy was anxious to pull the trigger on this deer, but with the management program they have going on here at the ranch, he needed another year or two.
Just about dark. I think we've got a good spot here. We'll probably come back out here tomorrow morning and try it again.
This place has some great hunting, but the food was even better. I couldn't wait to get back to camp and get some good Texas barbecue to finish off a successful day.
Bacon cheeseburgers, Texas style, over a mesquite grill, coming right up.
Our stomachs were full, we got a few hours sleep, and Troy was back at it the next morning. As soon as Wes gave him the go-ahead, he wasn't wasting any time in getting it done. This buck just seemed like it had that sixth sense and knew something wasn't right and was getting ready to bolt and get out of Dodge. Troy made a great shot on this deer. Way to go, Troy.
Well, this morning we came to a new blind. Trey had been out yesterday hunting and had put us on to a couple bucks over here, this being one of them. We saw him just after daylight. He's chasing after a doe in and out of the tree line. Had to wait for a little bit to get a shot. Had one about 120 yards and put one in him and found him here about 300 yards from the blind.
To learn more about Double Diamond Outfitters, go to www.huntdoublediamond.com. We're still in Texas, and Troy is determined to get a crack at a javelina with a crossbow.
Sitting in these stands all week, you get a chance to see these javelinas, and you really want to shoot one, and now Troy was up to bat, and he had his chance at his first one.
Javelinas have a sharp sense of smell. You have to be stealthy if you want to spot and stalk them.
The wind shifted, and Troy had to switch and go all the way around and get in front of these javelinas. These things are slick little suckers, and believe it or not, you gotta be on your game to get within bow range.
Now that he's closed the distance, all he has to do is put the shot where it counts.
That's how you get it done, Troy. You put a great shot on that javelina.
Well, here he is. Well, we've been chasing for 4 days. We've chased him on foot, we've chased him on a golf cart, we've chased him on a truck. They've evaded us every time. We get to within 45 yards, just get there, just get set up, and they disappear. They've done it to us 3 times today.
You know, they tried this for 4 days without me and couldn't succeed, so I finally got out of the blind and went with them, and we got it done. It, you know, when in Rome, right? Stick with the South Texas boys and we'll get it done for you.
They didn't even get the first javelina out of the bush yet, and Wes spotted another one working down the road.
Well, we got serious about the javelinas. We put one down about, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And no sooner we got that one hauled back up to the blind, Wes said, there's another one down the road. So we stalked, I guess, this one right here.
They've been giving us the slip for 4 days, so it's nice to finally get on a couple of them. And in Texas, the limit's 2 javelinas, so Troy got a great deer and went ahead and tagged out on his javelina for the year. So he's
been a good day.
To go.
Been a good day.
Definitely.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
For my first time hunting West Texas, I had a great time with Wes Mundy and Double Diamond. I had a great hunt, we killed some great deer, and I look forward to getting back here soon and doing it all over again.